Hello, my name is Eric.
I'm Christopher.
And we're just a couple of LDS guys who wanted to put this project together. We are planning on putting the missionary lessons in full on YouTube. And that is kind of our purpose, is to help you to respond to questions that you may have with these videos. So we know that the LDS Church has a YouTube channel already that does the messages, but our purpose is a little bit different in helping you to make it more on a personal level, that you can hopefully begin to trust us, and it's geared specifically to your questions that you may have about the church. We both serve full-time missions in the church. I have served a mission in South Africa.
I served a mission in Hong Kong.
And we are full active members of the church.
And the reason we say that is just as something to help you know that we know what we're talking about when we're talking about these missionary lessons. So here's exactly what we plan on doing. We plan on just putting this kind of introductory to what we're doing online here, and then we'd like to video ourselves giving all the missionary lessons as the missionaries would give them to you if you were to invite them into your house, and put those all up at the same time so you can go through all of those at your leisure. Exactly what the missionaries are. You know what the missionaries are. What the missionary lessons are is it's a set of doctrines and principles that the LDS Church believes in, that our church leadership feels is important for an individual to understand if they want to get baptized. So if you were to make the decision to get baptized, all the information in these lessons, the missionary lessons or discussions as they're sometimes called, is what you would need to know before you made that important decision.
So we will leave this introduction that we have made today on YouTube, and in the near future we will post all of the lessons at once for you to look through. Now, as you're looking through these videos that we come up with, the missionary lessons, try to look for answers to the questions that you have about the church and the teachings. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to leave a response. You can just leave a comment, or you can also do a video response. And if it isn't answered in one of the lessons that we have already given, then we will happily make another video response to your question to address those needs that you have.
And we'll probably, there's a lot on YouTube already about our faith and our church. Even if you don't write us some specific questions or give us a video response of a specific question or another, then we might just go through YouTube and address some of the issues that we see presented about our faith on YouTube, because there's a ton. A lot of it's taken out of context, a lot of it's just misinformation. And what we'd love for you to do is, instead of just seeing this opportunity to hurl a bunch of questions at a couple of LDS guys who have served missions, please at least watch the first missionary lesson. We found that we found as just LDS church members, and certainly as full-time LDS missionaries, that a lot of the questions that people have concerning our faith are kind of jumping the gun. They go to a point that asks a question about our doctrine that the answer can't be well understood without understanding just some of the basics about our faith. And I think people really understand a lot of our basics about our faith, but I think us presenting these lessons online is a great way for us to go over this. It's kind of like sometimes we're presented with questions, and it would be like asking me to explain to you calculus arithmetic or biomechanics arithmetic without giving you just the simple, without making sure you understood simple, like addition and subtraction. These basic missionary lessons are the simple arithmetic. This is the addition and subtraction of our doctrines, and so you really need to kind of start with these before we start answering any more specific questions. So at least please watch the first lesson, and it would be awesome if for a more full understanding or any questions you may have, you went through all the lessons at once.
Exactly. And that's the way we learn. It's step at a time. And the message of the church and the message that we'll try to convey here is centered on Jesus Christ. And that is who we center all of our beliefs and our teachings in. Go through it patiently. We want to be more like guides to help you to learn more about the truth and the teachings of the church. And that's the whole point of us doing this message.
So peace out.